We'll review area and we'll talk about volume and surface area. Remember what area means? Area of a plane figure such as this one is the amount of square units within or encompassed by the figure. So let's practice finding the areas of some plane figures and let's look at some formulas. I'll go over these rather quickly, but feel free to take your time and review these. The area of a rectangle is length times width. The area of a square is side times side. Also, that is side squared, or s squared. The area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. The area of a parallelogram, remember what a parallelogram is? Opposite sides are parallel, and that area is base times height. And the area of a trapezoid, exactly two sides are parallel in a trapezoid, and the area is 1/2 times, in parentheses, the length of one base plus the length of the other base times height. And let's practice finding areas. I want to find the area of this rectangle. Now remember, perimeter is the distance around, and perimeter is measured in units. Area is the amount or number of square units encompassed by this figure, and it is once again measured in square units. So to find the area of this rectangle, area is length times width. So area is length, and I'll just write the numbers, 3 and 5/10, it is meters, times the width, 2, and if you multiply, 2 times 3 and 5/10 is 7, and this is square meters in this case. It's basically meters times meters or square meters. The area of this rectangle is 7 square meters. Let's continue finding areas. First, identify the figure. Here I have a triangle. The area of a triangle is 1/2 times the length of the base times the length or the height of this triangle. So the area is 1/2 times, the base is 6.5 yards. Since I have a fraction here and this is a mixed number, let's go ahead and write it as an improper fraction. So 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13/2, and then the height is 3. And we basically multiply fractions. Now remember, to multiply fractions, numerator times numerator times numerator, so that's 1 times 13 times 3, that's 39, over 2 times 2 times 1, or 4, and then let's write this as a mixed number again. Let's see, 4 divides into 39 9 times, 3 left over, so the area is 9 3/4, and this is square yards. Square yards. That is the area of this triangle. Let's continue finding area. I want to find the area of this figure. Well, we have all kinds of units here. By the way, is it possible to find this length just studying the figure for a moment? Since this is 17 miles, and this, or think equivalently, this is 5 miles, this is 17 minus 5, or 12 miles, but we still need to find out how we can calculate the area of this L-shaped figure. Let's divide it into two rectangles. Now you can divide it here or here. It makes no difference. You'll get the area each time. Okay, and I'll call this rectangle 1 and rectangle 2 so we do not get disorganized, and we'll find each area separately and then find the sum of the areas. So let's find the area of rectangle 1. All right, that is a rectangle, so it's length times width. So that is length, 10 as in 10 miles, times width, 5 as in 5 miles. The area of rectangle 1 is 50 square miles. And now what do? Now we find the area of rectangle 2. It is a rectangle, it's length times width, so length times width again. Now be careful, what is the length of this second rectangle? It's not 17 miles, it's 12 miles. So it's 12 times the width is 3, and it is 36 square miles. Then how do I find the area of the entire L-shaped figure? We add these two. So the area is 50 plus 36, that's 86 square miles. There we go. There's our area.